Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Eyes with me, Alpha Omega and Turkey. So I have tested what the decisions do, and I'm getting a little bit desperate, I'll be honest. So what the political discourse does is nothing, but it gives you access to something that is called discredit the authoritarian government, which lowers the support of the authoritarian government by 10%, which is not much, A. And B, it doesn't boost the fascist party, it boosts all of them. So you basically are boosting your opposition. The one that actually is really good is the anti-democratic raids, which support quite significantly the anti-system parties, but again it does a lot for the other parties as well, so it doesn't really support us directly. Now I've always been against consul joining wars and stuff like that, but I think that we are getting to a point where because the balance would just slow down the growth of support for the fascists, so I'm not sure if it's even possible to get to 50 at this point. So what we're gonna do here, what my plan is, we're gonna get the discourse, and we're gonna discredit the government, then we're gonna go with anti-democratic raids. And if we see that it's not really leading nowhere and no other options open for us, then once we're gonna finish the anti-democratic raids, I'm gonna console give myself additional support, and we're just gonna jump into the other focuses, because otherwise we're just gonna spend the entire war sitting on the sidelines, and I don't want to do that. So without further ado, let's open up the political discourse. Here's the discredited government. It lowers stability by 1% and lowers popularity of authoritarian by 10%. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. Our new division of the mountains is coming soon, the Kasirgatuai, that are going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to having them. We'll have to drill them, but they are going to be very useful, I believe. Alright, and we probably started to produce the desert equipment, though. Yes, we did. 1.13 per day. So we're already starting to store them. We'll need to add more factories to it. That's the whole truth. Colonies of Vichy France joint access. Alright. So let's add more. I'm going to take away a factory from Recon. And I'm going to take a factory from any cars. That means we're producing 3 per day, and we're gonna get to about 9. News 3135T. Yesterday morning saw the beginning of the greatest effort to liberate Europe so far. Supported by strong naval forces, Allied troops landed on the beaches of North Africa. Oh really, did they? Where? The French Protectorate. Spanish Africa. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I noticed that Germany declared war on Spain because, it's not fascist, so they are going at them. Heroic troops secured bridgeheads near Casablanca, Oran, and Algiers. An admiral told us that they expected a friendly welcome from the French soldiers who were forced to cooperate with the Nazis under the Vichy regime. Instead, the landing troops encountered sometimes fierce fire from the coastal batteries, and the ships themselves became the target of the Vichy Navy. After a brief shock, our soldiers reacted in the expected manner. In heroic combat, all pockets of resistance were flushed out, and the assigned targets quickly taken. Official sources of the Soviet Union are euphoric about our efforts, as they are expected to bring significant relief to the Eastern Front. Thus, our correspondent in Moscow reports of spontaneous, joyful dances in the streets. Colonies of Vichy France, French Protectorate in Morocco. Spanish Africa. Well, we shall see what's gonna happen. Alright, here's the You're not supposed to be Datuai, you're supposed to be Kasirgatuai. I thought that was queer. Oh, and we're not recruiting anymore. We can't actually. You guys will join the army and drill. French protectorate in Morocco has capitulated. Is this the beachhead? That doesn't sound like the beachhead. Did they lose the territory? It looks like they're losing, yeah. They're starting to get pushed back. Not great, guys. Not great. Alright, so the airfield is already here. Let me just move you there. How's the situation looking? Okay, we can actually start upgrading the ones that we have. Factory floor training is done, which unlocks foreign labor. By incorporating foreign labor into our workforce, we will expand our industrial capacity and alleviate domestic labor shortages. Yes, that's what we want. Invest in... Oh, methodical battle is done. Nice. That one's really good. C3 high. Alright, I think this one might be a good one to take now. I mean, we don't really have other option anyway. So effective staff officers ensure the flow of command control, communication, and intelligence between the commanding officer and the unit he controls. So let's get that. And you finished what you needed here. I don't have to get air bases. Let's actually commerce attack tactics. So let's get this one. No navy is complete without submarines. Ours need to be organized for optimal lethality, just like the rest of the fleet. Now I'm not sure. It's saying that it boosts the submarine doctrines, which would be, I guess, trade interdiction. No. Here. Submarine operation penalty, offensive submarine operation priority. Yeah, we desperately do not have time for that, unfortunately, which is gonna penalize us in the long run, but we can only hope. Now, if I have 7, no, that's definitely not enough space. For an additional 1, we don't have enough manpower either. If we can get more... Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea to upgrade. We can just build more. Alright, so we now get 50. Now, lo and behold, ITP has 30.03. And if we discredit the government, we have 31.46. See? That's all it does. And the daily change is 0.00 now. 31.46. Is it real or is it a joke? Because at this point it's showing that it's actually impossible to boost it. Yeah, it's not moving at all. Due to change of other parties. Yeah, it's barely moving. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go with the anti-democratic raids, but then I'm just gonna console, give myself support, because this just doesn't work for us, unfortunately. It's sad and I hate it, but it is what it is, and there really isn't much that we can do. On-site security detachments, good. Now you are doing... Are you doing something or not? Nope, nope, they were not doing anything. All right. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. And we just finished the factor, didn't we? All right, we don't have enough anti-air. That's good. And anything else? Aircraft. Well, we're gonna be able to soon deploy another one, which we can actually do right now. I'll deploy you guys as another motor role. Oh wait, no, it deployed them as... Oh man, that's not what I wanted. Remove the air wing. Remove the air wing. And we can keep you. Because you should get supported. You should get reinforcements. We'll see. The changes that they've done to air wings were always very confusing to me. I'm just having so much trouble understanding what the point was. Yeah, it's better we're not moving at all. So yeah, what we're gonna do next, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with the anti-democratic rates, and then I'm gonna consider myself happy that I've done everything I could. There's nothing else that we can do here at this point to do this. So yeah, that's that. Now when it comes to you guys, Desert Support Company, anti-tank, and logistic detachment, light vehicles, desert warfare, and manpower. This would be an optimal... Yes. Alright, so edit, duplicate, and we're gonna call this 1943. I actually don't know what the name for desert is in Turkish. Desert Piadet. Well, let's go with like this. I'm gonna call it Desert Piadet Tümeni. I'm gonna change the symbol. Which one are you using for this? Okay. So I'm gonna change that one. 444. I'm gonna change it to this one. And these guys are gonna get, as I said, Desert Support Company, support anti-tank, and logistics car that does nothing. And I'm thinking we also give you this one. Does that help? No, that's just out of initiative. Instead, what I could do is you defense. No, we don't have transport trucks, so that won't work. Alright, so we'll just do it this way, the way we want it. The logistics company we're gonna put there, and the Okay, Sultanate of Muscat and Oman has given up. That is fine. You require machine guns, radio equipment, recon, white vehicles. Alright, that's fine. And we can actually start doing... Which one of you was the desert rat? Is it you? I think it's you. Yes, desert fox. So you guys could, I think, actually switch to this one. Yes. And we will have you guys stationed here. And your attack is gonna be like this. And the other army, you guys are trickster and improvisational expert. So you're the second one. Yes, you are all alright. You are all together. So you guys can actually take the other part of the border. And your goal is this. Alright, I'm not sure if we'll have enough power for that. We might get just completely overwhelmed here, which would be sad. But life is life. No, that's wrong. I was thinking of changing their battle plan a little bit to just break through here into the BICE and secure this area. So let me just delete this. That won't work. Also, that's just one division, so that is not at all what I wanted. I guess a spearhead would make more sense. And you guys will support this. And you have a bit more of a ambitious goal like this. King of Italy is influencing our politics. For a long time, the entire government has sought to align the path of our countries and has often tried to meddle in Turkish politics. They started pushing their fascist propaganda with no respect to Turkish political traditions. I do not mind that at all. Fascist influence. Yes, please, push on your fascist influence as much as you can. There is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't do that. Push your fascism on me, daddy. I demand it. Okay, the airfield here is ready. You guys, yes, you got the airplanes. Alright, so that's good. You guys all need to drill. You need how many more? 19. It's gonna take 68 days. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not gonna cover us much, but it is something. Plus our units all have anti-air, so we can hope that it's not gonna be that bad. You guys are over here. Yeah, you can't actually go there. That's funny. There's not enough support already. It's starting so well. And Germany is definitely being pushed. Not everywhere though, but in this area they are. they haven't ever done anything in here. There's a war going on over there. We're entering a dangerous situation here. Apology for the skip. So, where did we end? Well, we were looking at our equipment and our production. We are now producing a decent amount of desert warfare equipment here, which is gonna benefit the units that are gonna fight in the south. So let's unpause and go back looking at the ITP. Alright, so they're getting a little bit of boost, and if we do the anti-democratic raids, we might actually get a little more there as well. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, this is really looking like they are in trouble. Well. Okay, Spain has actually conquered this area and is now fighting Vichy France, which is really weird. Not at all what I expected. Purchase aircraft from USA. Not interested in that really. Do we have anything else that we can do here? The nuclear technology is useless for us, really. Tanks, that's useless. You get infantry tanks. Old ones go first. And it also costs 100 political power. I'm not gonna do that. Everything else here is basically done. Okay, let's do the airbase. That's 30 days. And we get an airbase of that. Do I have any units that I could send down here to see what's going on? Nope, not really. We shall see. We shall see. We just got another civilian factory done, which is alright. The military parade in Ankara is setting up. What about the technologies? Okay, concentrated industry coming soon. So is construction. So is streamlined line. So we're gonna see all of those in this episode. It's gonna be a massive boost to our production. We have 65 military factories now. Nice. I'm confused what they meant by the D-Day. Is there like an American force that landed here in support of the Spanish? That would be quite unfortunate. Can I actually... I mean, my ships are really not locked anymore. Well, they're too far. They can't get there. What's your range? 1000, 1600. Yeah, they're not gonna get there. Alright. Oh, Hungarians are here. They're gonna save the day. They are gonna be the ones that will save the day. 24. Alright, specialized plastics are also coming. This is gonna be massive. This is gonna be massive. Can't wait for it. Okay, what's up with the fuel? We have a daily gain of 622. There's the Navy that's just consuming too much fuel. How on the aircraft? 35. You go, guys. That factory is actually really efficient. 54 days. And with the boosts that we're gonna get, that is going to be really nice. Definitely gonna get to over 2 per week. Maybe something like 2.5. I mean, there's hope. There's always hope. Alright. So we finished the on-site security. You have 3 additional factories. I'm just gonna put them... Okay, you're done. We can do this one. Interrogation techniques and reckless infiltration, success, industrial espionage. Okay, let's get another operative for ourselves. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna switch doing this. Yeah, I can put more military factories there, but I think that the concentrated industry is gonna fix that for us. Alright, 42.6, come on, baby. Roll the dice. Hold national referendum. Ignite civil war. Well, we shall see.
Harekete hazırım.
Now you guys are supposed to be here, and the supply here is just impossible. So that would suggest we ought to actually support the railway here. How much does the railway cost? I haven't really checked that before. Where's the railway? $2,400. Okay, well that is actually very expensive. Not good. Not good, guys. That's really not good. Okay, is there anything we can do with Germany? Invoke. We have embargoed them, really? What the hell? I did not want to embargo you. When did I do that? Frontline. German. Okay, they need 50 opinion of us. Okay, concentrated industry just jumped in. Oh, yes. 2.5. It's still saying the same thing, so it doesn't really track it anywhere visible. And it's just showing that as it is. Alright, well, we'll just have to deal with that. So with you done, I'm gonna put you straight up on oil, because that is something that we want to do. Specialized plastics and construction, and streamlined line is coming too. But yeah, this is yet another boost. 6.46 per day. Nice. That means I can switch you guys to Desert Piade. I need to figure out the name for them, because you need to get a little bit better. 94, 21. And defense is much higher. They're not going to be amazing, but they'll still do a pretty decent job, hopefully. Anything else here that we wanted? Political loyalty? No, not really. Here comes the specialized plastics. That's yet another boost. Yep, 2.5, exactly as I said, and that's without the boost to... That is without the boost to our production efficiency. Okay, get me the advanced steel hours. That's more steel, and then we're gonna get this one, and that's another additional steel, and then we can get more here. All right, we need the autarky to be as high as possible. Okay, with construction, we're gonna immediately jump on civilian works because the stability is gonna be real important for us. Alright, and I can now do the anti-democratic grades, which is gonna kill my stability, but it should further boost the rise of fascism. Hopefully. And in the meantime, naval bombers, I don't think we're gonna get those ever. Atomic energy, alright, so I really think we might just go ahead and... yeah, let's invest in healthcare, I guess. Yeah, healthcare it is. Weaker manpower organization, navy organization, monthly population, and weaker stability and research speed. So, okay, construction. Yeah, the civilian works. And how's the effect? 0.05 for the 3.22. Yeah, 0.05. Well, that is still a long way to go. We're missing fascist drift. If we needed 15 and we need slightly more, we get 0.1 every 2 days. So every 20 days we get a percentage. Times 15, yeah, about a year. Slightly more than a year at this rate. So anything else that we can do? I wish we could ban the democratic parties, but obviously we can't for some unknown reason. And that means we're really just stuck. Well, either way, I'm gonna end the episode here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself additional support. We've spent enough political power on that. We took the stability hit. We've done everything we could. So getting it done sounds reasonable. Let me know if you're against it. But I think that's the only way how we can actually effectively join the war, because otherwise we're just gonna sit on the sidelines till 1945, and by the time the war will be already lost. It might already be lost, to be quite honest, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much. See you in the next episode. And I'm thinking, when the hell is Japan going to intervene? Because they can attack Soviet Union. It's in their focus trees. Well, they're still fighting here, aren't they? Yep. Interesting.